There we go. We're live in the group. Good morning, everybody
Good
from
morning.
Germany, Switzerland still, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
yeah. We've
Yay.
got such a wonderful topic today. It's I think so many of us struggle with our monthly cycles in many ways, be it physically, the pain, or be it emotionally. And especially that first period after pregnancy, that's really quite a full-on one. I think for women who have given birth, women who have also miscarried, it's a huge thing to go through, and it's just amazing that Marianne can help us with this, because I know, Marianne, you struggled as well, didn't you? And that's what brought you to discovering.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Yes. And you should think, like, as a midwife, you should know about all these things. And I didn't, it didn't work for me. A lot of things didn't work, like pain medication. At my last resort, never really. It turned my turned my blood flow into. It was feeling very weird. I was struggling with menstrual pain for, since I started bleeding, really. And sometimes more, sometimes less. And then I found, I tried a lot of things, Bach flowers, shiatsu, massages, lots of things, Chinese medicine. And I finally came to, because we wanted to strengthen our fertility, I started with living the oils, with the essential oils. There's one serum, the Progessence Phyto Plus, which is it's a serum with it's hormone balancing, basically, balancing the progesterone levels. And then I found that together with Clary Sage, took that for 2 months, and I started to just bleed, and it was such a relief. I mean, really, life-changing, really.
wow.
But so I think it is really important to look for things that work for you. And I know sometimes it's just annoying. It's annoying. You want to have the pill because you can't stand the pain anymore. You have your children with you. I always imagine that is really, that's tough. That's really tough.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, the oils really worked. I know that for a lot of women, the oils really work. And we have a combination of oils. You can use the Clary Sage, is really great. Sometimes Geranium Lavender works really well. Sometimes it's a blend between, using certain oils in the first half of your cycle. For example, the Clary Sage in the first half of the cycle, because Clary Sage is balancing the estrogen levels. Mm-hmm. And then for the second cycle, you use more the Progessence Phyto Plus, the serum. Mm-hmm. That is balancing the progesterone levels.
Mm. And so we use geranium and lavender that you just mentioned before.
Yeah, off and on. However you feel, like put the lavender in the diffuser together with geranium and maybe some citrus oil. That's a great blend to just ease out the atmosphere. You can use the geranium. I think geranium is more known for the menopausal years. But really, it's a women's oil. It doesn't matter really how old you are and where you are in your life. So geranium, you could make a blend. I have a blend, geranium and Clary Sage, that I use. I make a little roll-on, and then I put them around my ankles. That's where the reflexology points of the uterus and the ovaries are, and the ovarian tube. So that's where the reflexology points are. So you can put them in a little roller bottle, and then put it around your ankles. Morning and evening, you can even put them on your belly. or they go where they need to be anyways. So those are two great oils. Lavender in general, if you are bleeding and it's acute, you can use lavender, you can use Roman chamomile, but sometimes some women also, they love clove. A blend of clove, peppermint, and helichrysum is a great blend that can ease, if it's in the moment and you can't stand it anymore. That's a great blend to make.
I'm just writing all of these down so I can put them in the video notes afterwards for everybody, because I know if you're brand new to essential oils, then all of these names are like, oh, what was that? So don't worry, we'll have the recording and I'll put notes together, and also do get in touch with both of us if you do want to find out about essential oils and how to go ahead with, starting off your essential oil journey, because that's what we're here for. We support you through the process, and let you know how it is to sign up with an account and order everything, and basically to support you all the way that you learn about the oils. And Marianne's got extra Zoom calls as well, haven't you, in your separate groups to further support women who really want to find out more about essential oils. So there's just so much there ready and waiting for you. Just need to reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you, because I think honestly Marianne has taught me so much about these oils and they've helped me as well. That's really why I wanted to talk about this in the group, because I use now the Clary Sage with my menstrual cycle. I have for me, before my period comes, I get very sore up here, like really sensitive. I can't go running or anything like that. And just putting those oils on, just rubbing them in with a carrier oil, it's just been so helpful for me. It's really changed things. So I think
great.
Knowing this information was wonderful if we can help other women as well. So
And I think sometimes, like as you just mentioned, it's also like to take care of yourself. It's like you take that moment to take care of your breasts, to just put a little nice, beautiful smelling essential oil on it. Is really self-care. And especially you as newborn moms or moms, for more children, there's so much going on during the day, and it's easy to lose taking care of yourself first, and we need you to be well, well nourished and well kept, or I don't know how to say that properly, but you are worth to take the time out to really care for yourself as well. And I think that really brings me to, the oils can really make a difference for some people, and for other people it's maybe acupuncture, it's maybe Bach flowers, or there's other, I don't know how that's called in English. There's other natural ways to take care of that, or homeopathy. But for me, it was always the oils that really made a difference. Young Living also has other blends, Sclaressence, which is also a great blend. There's Clary Sage in there, peppermint, Spanish sage, which we're not supposed to take during pregnancy, fennel. So this is really also a hormone balancing oil. And then we have this beautiful Lady Sclareol. And Lady Sclareol is a blend of many oils. And it's interesting because one day I heard from a friend of my sister. She had just ordered Lady Sclareol. She didn't know anything about oils. She used it, and then my sister told me back that her pain during her period was gone. I was like, really? You can use that for that? Interesting. So, it is really, if you are attracted to an oil, go for that, really.
Yeah. Oh, that's so amazing. Lady Sclareol. And I can't wait to try that one as well.
And there were times when I really was like, oh, this is horrible, I don't really like that. And now I start to be like, oh, they're very interesting. A friend of mine is putting this into her hair. remember when the hair diffuser. So that's a very beautiful way to just surround yourself with that essence as well. Yes.
Yeah, I think I think with me also that Clary Sage is a very strong particular smell. And when I first smelled Clary Sage, I thought, oh, wow. But, when I've rolled it on and just felt how it helps me and supports me, then now it's just something like, oh, I love that. Come on, bring it here. So it's, one of the, and you can always mix it with the lavender or something as well, can't you?
Exactly. And, the interesting thing is really, sometimes during the second part of your cycle, you can't stand Clary Sage. It really stinks. Mm-hmm. So, of course, we are really blessed with this ever-changing cycle, if you can look at it like that. Mm-hmm. And it really changes our way to our hormones, of course, and the way we smell things. So don't be alarmed if, you in the second part of your cycles, certain things are really, really bad. You're like, oh, I can't stand that. Go with that. I think it's really important also to get back into this acknowledging, yes, I do feel different in, for example, if I'm ovulating, the whole energy, it's different than if I'm bleeding, and to really start to go with that flow as well. We're not linear. We're not linear, full on every day the same people. And we women are kind of blessed with this reminder. And yes, I know in society we talk about the curse and all these kind of things, but if we turn that around, it's like, hey, we're circular, we're spiraling, and we can use that power and that energy also, the different energies. So, sometimes we're very inside, we're like kind of breeding ideas, and then in the spring, after we've bled, we come out with all these ideas, and during ovulation we create them, and then it goes back inside. So hey, that's and I think the pain sometimes can have a reason in the feeling of we need to be all the time full on and functioning. That's why I talk about that, because I think part of the reason why we have painful period could also be that. Mm-hmm. Of course, the other part would be looking into nourishment, like what we're eating. Do we eat a lot of refined sugar and all this? That's a whole different part of looking into this. So you see, there's lots to discover, really.
Mm-hmm. There's so much to discover, and like you said, this whole cycle that we go through is absolutely amazing. And if you look at the history of it, the cycles of the moon, and how many moon cycles there are in a year, and how many years women actually get their periods before menopause, it's all aligned, and just fascinating once you start really digging deeper into it. Yeah.
And we can support all these cycles. We can support them with essential oils who can help us to center, to ground. We can help us to relax with the, we have a beautiful blend called Stress Away, which long time favorite. But, these things also help to get back in touch with what we really need and where we are right now. Yes.
Definitely. Wow, fascinating. Thank you so much for all of your advice, tips, supports, knowledge, everything. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Marianne. And yes, like I said before, get in touch. I will leave all of our information below. Find out which oils are ones that can really help you and support you. Have a chat with us. There's a link below here that you'll be able to drop down and find information below in the video details, and there you'll have a link which will take you to our call calendars, so you can get in touch and really have a one-to-one chat and find out just where you're at, and we can give you some tips about you know, what's going to help you on your journey, because it is a massive journey that we're all on, and just having those little helpers around really,
yes,
just amazing little confidence boosters as well. So that's why we're so passionate about sharing about it. Yeah, so
absolutely. Yes,
thank you so much for your time today, Marianne, and
yes, thank you
for everybody as well. So take care.
Great, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.